Hey Funko people. A lot of you have asked questions about my collection and kind of how I keep my Funkos stable from falling while they're just supported by each other instead of by shelves. So I kind of wanted to walk you through what I do and see what works best for you. If you guys have any suggestions for me, anything that could help, any ideas for space. But yeah, I'll share what I have with y'all. So basically, I try to go wall to wall if I can. Like this one, I'm using the door frame right here as my support for this one. I also try to use 6 inches or 2 inch pops or whatever for the 2 packs for the bottom. This one I'm about to actually redo and add some more. I'm going to add some 6 inches to the bottom to help support it because I have a lot that need repositioning. But yeah, so basically it goes wall to wall. Like you can see here, there's a whole layer that goes down like that kind of get hidden. So that's one downside. I have to be very selective about what pops I choose to put there because I'm not going to see them. So I usually choose like empty boxes or ones that I don't care about really. I know that's hard to say, but ones I won't miss, basically. So I know that some of those are those fairy tale pops. I'm not huge on fairy tale yet, but like there's Alexander Hamilton. So like it's a variety. But that's the one downside. Some of them do get hidden for that extra layer of support, but it's what's needed. So then you go on to this wall. This wall, I have, again, that support right there. That's a little bit different than everything else. And then that extra wall right there, as well as I have on the bottom, I have a whole line of 6 inch pops, as well as 2 packs. So those are kind of my base. And then I do have like that five pack right there and some 4 packs and some other 2 packs spread out within. But then also for this one, I can't go wall to wall because I have this lovely light switch right here that I have to accommodate for. And so I do have to stop my wall right there to allow room for that light switch. So I do have some 6 inch pops there to kind of help support the top part of this. So that way it's a little bit more supported. And those are with my light switch. So the rest of them, like I said, I wish I could go to wall, but I do have these shelves, which they really help. So I have those shelves there for my autographs that help support this wall right there, as well as my fig pens and my enamel pens and things like that. So that's that wall and that wall. So this wall is a wall. It's a door. It's my second door that I don't ever open. It's locked in position, so it doesn't move. But I do have Funkos against it because I had no room. So these are supported again by this door frame, and then this one down here is supported by the door handle. Obviously not the most secure things, but it has held up so far. No complaints. And I do have those larger pops at the bottom. These were kind of harder to organize just because they're all random different sizes. Like you got Darth Vader and then those down there and then it was a lot to figure out. But I like the arrangement I have now. And then so this wall here supports this wall. So then that begins my anime, like big stuff. I have, again, 6 inches at the bottom. I do have the inside wall, so I have this wall as well as an inside pop. So like if I pick this up here, which was my other light switch that I have covered because I'm like, I don't need it. Because I have a remote. Hold on. I just have to put the Funkos out a little bit further. Whee! So that I don't hit the light switch like I just did. See, another downside. I covered a light switch. I hit a light switch. But like I said, there's other Funkos down here against these. like on the other wall. So again, you have to be selective about which ones you put. So if there's like this one versus a common one, I'm going to put the common one right there and show this one. And if it was like a chase, I'd do the same. But I'm like kind of selective about what I put out there. Like I'm sad about Kakashi. But it had to happen, and that has to happen sometimes, so. But like I said, that supports that wall and that wall, so it benefits. And then we have our 10 inches here at the bottom that really support the base of this gigantic wall. Again, I try to go wall to wall, but I cannot because I have all of these 6 inches and jumbo moments that are kind of in the way that I don't know where to put yet. But so here I kind of change how it flows just because I ran out of 10 inches. So I had to kind of make do with what I had. So it got like a different height, which kind of was cool. And then I got to have like an inside layer to kind of help support it. And then those 6 inches, which really do a good job. And then those moments. And for the moments, I use the empty Hokage boxes down there. And then I have the empty one-piece ships. And then I display, this one's empty because he's out. And then I display the moments all the way up. The ones that weren't able to go to the bottom. But I'm trying to decide if I want to put the moments down there or the 6-inch boxes and expand this all the way to the wall if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to because that's a lot of 6 inches. That I'll have to figure out where to put, or moments. So either one, it's gonna be a reorganization. So that's kind of how it works. You just kind of put the bigger ones at the bottom to support it, and then use your leverage of the walls. That's gonna be your best friend to help with that. And then the actual boxes, you can stack them like that, where they're kind of like staggered, or you can stack them more one-on-one. It kind of just depends on how you want to display them. And like I do some out, some in, depending on if it's a chase or if it's significant, like a new one or one that means something to me. So yeah, it just kind of just depends on how you want to display them. And then I always set out the ones that I have to organize on top of the ones down there, so I know, hey, those are new pops, I need to put those up. Again, these are my out of box pops, as well as like books and things like that, knickknacks that go with my collection. And then my Star Wars pops, my Legos, more Star Wars pops. And then lastly, we have my lightsaber, my Hogwarts castle, and my Squishmallow collection, which I wish I could stack stuff on top of Harry Potter castle, but this is not very supportive. Like it can hold the squishes, but I don't think it would be able to support anything else. So that is what I have to do. So I hope this helped you in any way. If you have any suggestions for me, please DM me. I'd love to hear them, just for any ideas on space and what you guys do. But yeah, thanks so much for listening to my long rant about my collection and my tour of my office. And yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. All right, I'm going to stop walking in a circle now.